Hello, this is Julian with Coffee Reviews, and today we will be reviewing Press Coffee Roaster out of Phoenix, Arizona. I am currently outside of the location on North 32nd Street, which is their roastery. It's 112 degrees outside, and we are going to be trying a Nano Genji washed Ethiopia. I'm dying to get into this, so I'm going to take a quick sip. I have lots to talk about. Okay, I was doing a little bit of research. They have 8 locations in the Phoenix area. I did not know that they were this big. I saw that they were featured on Sprudge for this location specifically. I'm including a couple of videos to go with this, but this is the nicest coffee roaster I think I've ever seen. I'm saying possibly ever in my entire life. The shop itself is beyond stunning. I can't even begin to explain. It's big, huge windows, 2 stories. I think it says 5,600 square feet on Sprudge's article. It is an impressive coffee shop. Now, the coffee roaster itself, I actually have never ever seen their coffee outside of Phoenix. I know that they're huge in this area, but I don't see a lot of people using them as their roaster. It sounds like and looks like from everything they're the biggest coffee roaster to come out of the Phoenix area. I didn't even realize that they were this big until I actually got here. The cafe itself, I'm really impressed with the offerings. They have all of their single origins available for either a Chemex, a Kalita, or a B60. That's really impressive. The amount of variety you have in this shop is stunning. You can get anything you want at any time you want. That is a positive way to showcase your beans. The barista was extremely knowledgeable. She's the one that suggested this. She suggested through a Chemex as well. I don't think I've had a cup of coffee reviewed through a Chemex yet in this entire video series. And they even offer some local brews for anybody that likes beer as well. A great selection of local craft beers too. This is just, I can't begin to applaud this coffee roaster as a whole. It's a really, really stunning shop, and like massive props to what they've built here. The coffee roaster itself, just, I can't say enough good things about it. Now, as far as the coffee goes, let's talk about it. It's good. I think from what I've experienced most of the time, the Nano Genji typically tends to be a little bit more, I would say, peachy. This one, there's no peachiness to it. It's got a lot of fleshy red fruits. I do get quite a bit of plum, and of course, there's a tiny bit of chocolateness to this. Seems very even. Also, there's definitely some citrus. Nice bit of citrus to it, though. Those typically aren't my preferred flavor notes for a cup of coffee, but this is what she was suggested. This is good. I think it definitely hits the mark for exactly what they're looking for to do with this Genji. The coffee roaster and shop itself, this location on North 32nd, I think is not just a highly recommend for anybody that's ever visiting Phoenix. This is actually, I think, a destination for anybody that's a huge coffee lover themselves. This thing's a marvel. It's something to absolutely behold. Now, the coffee itself, it's good. I'm not blown away by it. I think I did have lukewarm expectations for something like this, given that Press isn't as nationally recognized as other coffee roasters. With that being said, you never know. Sometimes you go to a place with 10 or so coffee roasters and they just happen to be duds. People here love them, but not necessarily great. Not the case with Press. Coffee's good. I will give the coffee a recommend as well. So between the shop, I couldn't explain highly recommend enough, like just must visit, and the coffee itself, recommend. I would be willing to actually play around with, try this Nano Genji, give it a couple of different ways of brewing it, see what I can find with this. But as a whole, for pressed coffee, that's my review. Thank you for watching. And hello again, this is Julian from the near future. I just wanted to talk about this coffee real quick. I actually wanted to go back on my recommend and change this coffee to a highly recommend. After the coffee cooled down a little bit, it exploded. There is so much beauty, so much fruity beauty in this coffee. Very peachy. I got a little bit of like watermelon candy, some nice florals. Like, this needed to go back, and I just needed to update that this actually comes back as a highly recommend. So again, thank you for watching.